guys, welcome to Gary Gaming TV. Today, a little something different. You can see on the screen, we are looking at the 2022/23 Ford Ranger Wildtrack. So, for the few of you that know me, I am a bit of a Ford nut. Love my Fords, always drove Fords. I've had the Esther XR2Is, been in the XR Owners Club, then moved on to the RSs, an Escort RS Turbo, Cosworth, driven a few Cosworths, been in quite a few Cosworths, and now I have a titanium 2015 Mondeo Estate. I've also had two STs, an ST170 Focus and an ST3 Focus. So I love a good Ford, and I've always wanted a pickup truck. But obviously can't afford one. But our pickup trucks over here are nice. But the American F-150s are a lot nicer. They're just beefier looking, look like a pickup truck should do, and the interior technology is way in advance we have in Europe and the UK. So this is the global model, it says, but this is the European UK Ranger that will be coming to us in by the end of 2022, beginning of 23 apparently. Not sure when you can do the build and price bit yet. Rest assured I will be having a play on that eventually. So we're going to have a look through it today. Just to get my thoughts on it, as I do really like the look of this. So, as you can see on here, we've got the good old parking sensors, always needed, especially in something this big. Now you see that box at the front there? That is going to be, as far as I'm aware, your radar for your cruise control. Automatically adjusts itself to the vehicles in front, etc. Which is pretty sweet. You've got your normal camera clustered up here for your automatic lights and all that sort of thing. I'm curious if these have the adaptive headlights. I'm not even sure if Ford do them anymore. I know they do them, obviously they did them on my car as an added extra. It was like £1,000, the adaptive headlights, and I love them. Luckily the car I had, or I have, has them on there because I really wanted. That was part of the thing that I wanted for it. And as you see, they've gone very Americanized with the C shape, the big grille and stuff. It's definitely more like the US F-150s, which is good. I love you if they're giving it some beans. So I'm loving the look of this new Ranger. It's definitely got that American feel to it. The tailgate is a lot chunkier. Still doesn't have the inbuilt step though. But you'll see further on what other bits it does have. Again, you've got your parking sensors around the rear. There is a camera, you can just maybe see it on my cursor there. There is a reversing camera. It actually has 360 cameras on this, which is so cool. I miss having a reversing camera. My Mondeo doesn't have one. I apparently can't get one because Ford are stupid and require like 4 different chips for each vehicle. But that's another story. But yeah, the Wildtrack is cool. I'm liking the I think the brake lights the opposite way around would have been better. Yeah, having the cluster come to the side here and whatnot, but it's not bad looking. Like fuel cap, probably keyless entry, I'll assume. You've got sorry for the yawning, it's really early in the morning for me. You've got your back step there, so you can just hop, step up and reach out whatever you can inside, which is cool. This also has the tow bar kit attached. Flaps, very nice wheels. I don't mind this orange colour, it's gold and orangey colour. I think it's quite nice. But I think if I ever win the lottery and can afford a pickup truck, I would get I think they do a Moonstone Silver. I would love that, it looks so cool. And there you are, with it in action, as you say. Apparently suspension and all that is pretty good on these. It has the roller shutter at the back as well. I'm assuming that's standard on the Wildtrack. I'm not sure on that. 4-wheel drive, obviously. It looks pretty high up. What I want, I'm a big bloke, you know what I mean? I'd like a bigger vehicle. There it is. Burning out in the desert, I think it is. You daylight running lights there, it's looking really cool. The one giving it beans in the desert. Definitely has a good presence. Does look nice. Heated rear screen and obviously front because it's a Ford. I think them little knobbly bits there are for the 360 cameras. Indicators there. I'm hoping they're not your indicators, because if it is, you're not going to see them. Hate it when they put your indicators on the inside of your headlights. It's really, really hard to see. Teeny fog lights down there. At the front here we have 2 tow hooks, dragging, you know, the inferior cars out. Definitely looks cool. There's a close-up of it. Performance LEDs. Don't know what that means, but yeah, that doesn't look like it's an indicator, which is going to be a base to see whenever you're indicating. It's a pity they don't still do the around the headlight indicators like mine has. Again, close-up of the parking sensors there. Front camera too. A little jet wash on it as well, which is really, really handy. Rims, very nice. These are 18-inch, 255, 65, 18s. Same width. Mine on them down, I think. I'm on a 255, 40, 19s. But not bad. I don't know whether you get a different tyre choice. Here he is, popping it open. Looking good. You've got rails in there. Cable to hold it. So you have a tape measure down there and your clamp holes, like the US one does, but no step going up in, which is a little disappointing. Now in the US one, all this is like plastic, but on here they seem to have just left it metal. So you've still got your cup holders in there and things like that. Like, but it's not badly. It's not bad. The measure along there is a little bit small. Again, the US one has it on the back, but it's a good working truck. You know what I mean? I think you can get bed liners for this, so it'll be a bit more protected. I mean, you can wash that out, but it will start rusting after a while. You're going to scratch that very easily, chucking logs and tools and whatever in. So if you are going to use it as a work truck, guys, I would highly recommend getting the bed liner or some form of protection in the back. I actually don't think that's a Wildtrack version because it doesn't have the spoiler over the back and it doesn't have the rollers on. Rollers are optional, like, but looks good in the blue. I do like the blue version. Pretty much my last 3 cars have been blue. The 2 STs and one now. It is a lovely colour. That might be the Smokestone Silver. See, this is a... It's not a Wildtrack, it seems to be... I don't know, maybe XLT or whatever. I don't know what we're getting over here. But, that looks cool. I do like the look of that front of that one. Got an extra spot in there, look. And massive headlights. No daylight running light on that from the look of it either. So that may be a lower spec. He's tending to cows, so that's probably definitely the lowest spec going with the steel rims and that's like a working man's car. Looks like he's got double doors too. Open out normal and open out backwards. Work bars in the back there. Here's obviously different specs, the lowest. Next one up. Then your Wildtrack and your whatever you get, XLTs and 4x4 Sports and whatever you get. Yeah, daylight running lights and stuff like that. You could probably got them headlights optional extras on there, but I do actually like the extra spot that they have in the centers of them. So here's the interiors. Ignore the pillar missing out in the middle there. That is not magic. Very reminiscent of the doors and a lot of my Mondale. The controls for the mirrors and the windows all looks exactly the same as my 2015 Mondale. We can get a closer look at this in a bit actually. Hopefully I'm picking everything up on the screen because it took me ages to center this and get it in. Because the website I'm using is a little bit off. Got a mirror, looks like in normal reading lights. Nice styling. That is the Wildtrack. It has the larger screen in it, which I think off the top of my head is like 12.5 inch. Don't quote me on that. I think the small one's like 10. But loving the big screen, very much reminiscent of the Mustang Mach-E. But yeah, yellow trimming around sewing stitches and stuff. Very nice, automatic. Not sure how I feel about that. Looks like you got loads of room. I think lift up the back seat and the storage under there too. Pretty sweet. Nice wee detail there with the hole in there for probably when you're getting in or what have you. Doesn't look like you have anywhere to store your sunglasses, oh, unless that's it there, maybe. Always like a good sunglass holder. Vent in there for the windows. Get a closer look at the console and stuff there. It looks like you got a lecky seats from the wee bit of trim we've got there. Here's a bit of a closer look. Excuse me. So again, you've got your Ford-O-Matic. You've got your driver modes there. I don't know what that is. Looks cool though. Parking, ABS, all that sort of stuff. Handbrake. The usual warning lights on the cluster there about your airbags and child bags and all that sort of stuff. But this is just a general overview one. You've got your independent heat controls either side. Got your phones on concept art, which is pretty close to what they've done. So here's a good close up of the screen now. So there is your 360 view. Zoom in on any of the corners and zoom out the main vehicle. And you have a main screen up there. So I like how you can split the screen up by the look of it. They're doing that in the new Ford F-150s. You can have a split screen, so fingers crossed they're actually doing that with this too. Again, you've still got your heat controls at the bottom. They may or may not stay there. But you've got the usual stuff, heated seats. Your fan rear heated seats too, I think. Windows, independent temperatures and stuff. And there's your passenger airbag, whether it's off. Seat belts or something. Boom. Glove box down there, usual spot. This is something I really like about the US ones, and I'm glad they're bringing it over to Europe and the UK. You have your zone lighting, so you can actually light up. You're the only one that mainly gets in it. You can light up the side or the front, whatever. Or you're actually parked up somewhere and someone's coming towards you, or you're working on something. You can zone light where it is required. Pretty cool, and that can be popped on when you open the car. Nice, and you've got your control settings. Another curious thing, look, that looks like a she that should not be named symbol. So I wonder if Exa will work with your car inbuilt. I'm assuming it's going to have to work through your phone because it's inbuilt to my dash cam, which works through the Bluetooth on my phone, but that would be quite cool. There you have, I'm assuming that would be hybrid for a battery charge or something. phone, signal, whether you're sending or receiving GPS, I don't know. That's obviously phone signal and a temperature exterior. Normalize, car, and time. So you got your driver modes, access, driver assistance, valet mode, and his online, which is cool. Mark it on, there's a close up of your controls. Again, looks like a design. Very close up with the gear stick. As you can see, automatic, but you do have a manual button here, so you can pop it up and down if you want that extra bit of oomph for overtaking or something like that on the motorway or on a country lane. Click it manual, pop it down a cog, go. A lecky handbrake. Makes cars boring these days. You can't do handbrake turns or anything like back in the day. My dad was a lecky handbrake and it's just ugh. Here is your driver modes, so you can just twist that instead of selecting it on the screen. And also your drive modes for 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, 4 automatic, and your 2 high. Pretty sweet. Again, you can parking assist button down here. Here's a beautiful close-up of your lovely dash. Love it when they do these digital screens for dashboards. See all your warning ones down the left. Got your engine temp, mileage, temperature outside, in, fuel. That says your Phillips on the right hand side, even though pictures we've seen smelling. Your water temp, RPMs, and fuel. Obviously, speed in the middle. Now, this is going to be customizable to whatever you want, I'm assuming. See, this must be a European one because the sticks are the wrong way around. So, indicators and lights are there. On UK ones, I think they're over there because they're on mine. And then your wipers and stuff, opposite side. At least that's what it is on mine. Again, you have your speed limiter, your cruise control, and your distance setting. You've got your lane assist, sorry. You have your talking to your car, volume up and down on that side. That's pretty handy on there. Again, cruise control and your setting and stuff. Over the side is stuff for your phone, and then that'll be for your screen probably. You know, you're picking what screen you want, menu, back, and so looking good. And if you look at the speakers in the actual A-pillar there, it must have a decent sound system in these two. Maybe all back to the beginning. So yeah, there we go, guys. I think that's a good look around. Have we missed anything? There's USB-C and USB port down here. You also have Qi charging for your phone, and the wireless charging in there. You got your 2 cup holders. Good storage in these, as usual. They've always got good storage in these vehicles. And again, your sound system. I would like in the future for vehicles, you know how you've got all these heads-up displays, to put them in the A-pillar. There's a lot of times your A-pillars are just big chunks of frigging plastic with like next to nothing in them. So I would like them to start putting the screens in there and stuff for heads-up displays come up the side of your window. I think that'll be really handy. You can see through it, it's not going to get in your way. But yeah, airbags in the usual spots. The hanging hooks in the back for stuff. And I do like the vents in this too, they look quite smart. Bonnet pop there. Usual headlight stuff down there, automatic headlights and things, I think. I think that about covers it. So, yeah, what do you think, guys? I think it's really nice. Definitely a cool looking vehicle. And I'm liking the way they're going. I just hope to do more. I would like them to bring out more trucks, to be honest. I mean, the Bronco is based on a Wildtrack chassis, and the Maverick He's actually smaller than a Ranger, I think, that they're bringing out in the US, so I don't see why it can't come to Europe and the UK as well. You know, with the popularity of pickup trucks and stuff these days, it'd be a good idea for Ford to start bringing a few more models out, not just the Ranger. Because in a minute, what have you got for a workman or somebody who likes these sort of vehicles? You've got like a tranny van or the pickup truck. They buy a lot, to be honest. Having the Bronco here, having the Maverick here would be a really good idea, and the Lightning would be amazing to get that over here. But we'll have to see what Ford decide. But yeah, that is my take on the new 2022-23 Ford Ranger, guys. I love the look of it. If only I could afford one. Who knows, if I get a load of subscribers from this, one day I might be able to. Ha! Again, thank you for watching, guys. If you've liked what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please hit that wee bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling. If you want to buy anything to help support the channel, guys, I do have merchandise. Link is in the description below. You'll see it on the screen. Hoodies, mouse mats, mugs, usual sort of stuff. If you want to help support the channel, guys, and don't want to purchase anything physical, there's also a link to PayPal down below. And hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed that little change from the norm. And if you want to see more, basically Ford looks from me, give us a shout in the comments down below and I can knock some more up. But videos will resume back to normal after this one. So again, thanks for watching. See you later.